what is Islam? Islam is a 7th century revelation revealed to Prophet Muhammad by God in 2 cities, Mecca and Medina, which is modern-day Saudi Arabia. Now, it heralds the truth that there is only one God, not the many gods that was being worshipped at that time. The same message has been revealed in Hebrew to the Jews, in Greek to the Christians, and in Arabic to the Muslims, to worship the one and only true God. So why Muslims? What is so important about Muslims? Some of the qualities Muslims have is earning an honest living, standing up for oppression, looking after the orphans, taking care of the environment, respecting parents, and many more.
We are based on 5 fundamental principles. Number 1 is the declaration of faith, to believe in no deity except for Allah, and that Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings be upon him, is his last and final messenger. Number 2, the 5 daily prayers that are prayed at specific points during the night and day. Number 3, to pay an annual charity that usually goes to the needy, the poor, or someone who is in debt. 4, to observe fast during the holy month of Ramadan, where Muslims abstain from food and drink between dawn and dusk. And 5, to perform an annual pilgrimage to the holy city of Mecca. So those who are physically and financial who are available to do so.
I would like to greet you all with the greetings of peace. Assalamu alaikum. Did you know that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, 1,400 years ago lived side by side with the different faiths, including Christianity, Judaism, and many different faiths, and they all had a treaty where they respected each other and looked after each other in times of calamities.
2 AD. In that sermon, the Prophet unequivocally condemned racism when he said, "All mankind is descended from Adam and Eve. An Arab has no superiority over a non-Arab, and a non-Arab has no superiority over an Arab. A white person has no superiority over a black person, nor a black person has any superiority over a white person, except by piety and good action." Ever since then, Prophet Muhammad's teachings on racial equality have inspired human beings to strive for racial equality and justice for all. Consider the life of Al-Hajj Malik al-Shabazz, more commonly known as Malcolm X, the black Muslim civil rights leader who battled racism in the 1950s and 1960s. After performing the Hajj, or Islamic pilgrimage, to the city of Mecca, Malcolm wrote his famous letter from Mecca, in which he said, "There were tens of thousands of pilgrims from all over the world. They were of all colors, from blue-eyed blondes to black-skinned Africans. But we were all participating in the same ritual, displaying a spirit of unity and brotherhood that my experiences in America had led me to believe never could exist between the white and the non-white." He added that he had never before seen sincere and true brotherhood practiced by all colors together, irrespective of their color. The Hajj for Malcolm represented a shift away from racism and towards racial equality. The teachings of Prophet Muhammad encouraged all people to strive towards anti-racism, which is quite different than simply non-racism. While non-racists do not openly express prejudiced views, they also do not work to dismantle racism in any given society. The Prophet of Islam actively challenged and dismantled the covert, the overt, and the systematic racism around him. He identified racism as a symptom and identified its root cause as arrogance in the human heart. As our world becomes more and more diverse and interconnected, it is imperative that we strive to follow the teachings of Prophet Muhammad. I am not a Muslim myself, but I have to say that I am deeply inspired by the anti-racism of Prophet Muhammad, because he showed that a person is distinguished over another not by race, but rather by the quality of one's character and conduct.